1 2 1 2 1 2. Test test test. Checking checking checking. We're good. We're good. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to another live stream, number 42. 42 live streams. Thank you, Louis. I'm glad you like the pink shirt. Pretty in pink today. Got my pint. Hope you've got yours too. There you go. So how's everybody been? Had a good week? I hope so. Hello, Clem. Good to see you, Louis. We got here, Louis here. We got Vuk on. We got Anton. We got David Kent. It's salmon-colored. You need to change the tone of your TV. Why was it tough, Louis? Why did you have a tough week? Come on, tell us all about it. Mine was a kind of a slow week, really. Yesterday was a nightmare, absolute nightmare. So I don't know if you've seen this lounge. It's pretty big, you know. I mean, I don't know what the footage is, the square footage of this piano room, but studying, yeah, that's always sucks. But this piano, this little baby grand, it's 4'10", 5 foot, whatever it is. But it's in the corner of this room, and Vanessa told me there's too many wires. Well, wires number one. I got 7 cables coming out of this piano. And it's not all from the piano. I've got 2 power cords, one for the keyboard, one for the piano. And then I've got 2 audio outs, one from the keyboard, 2 from the keyboard, one from the piano. And then 2 microphone cables that are coming from the piano as well. So 7 cables coming from the piano. So I'll share a photo of on Facebook tomorrow, but I got all the 7 cables and I scrunched them together and I put zip ties around every one of them. So there's one neat little trail of cables coming in. But bless her heart, she went out to a thrift store the other day and she brought me home this a tray on a stand, scissor stand like this. It was really deep, it was really long. She's like, you'll be able to put your mixer on there, you'll be able to put your laptop on there, you'll be able to put your iPad, everything. And so I'll tell you a story. I had this, what is it called, a telescopic lamp that I took from the living room, and it's always been here behind the piano. So she's like, really, remember, you took that from my living room. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but it works so great. So I've got a new light. I don't know if you can see whether I'm brightening up a lot better, but got a new light. But anyway, I put this tray in yesterday, and here's the thing, right? I had to uncouple all of the cables to the mixer, and I had to move it, and I had to put it on the tray, and then put it all back together again. And then I found out that it was up here. I couldn't reach it. And then I couldn't reach the phone. It was like I moved the piano to the middle of the window. Oh my goodness, it was driving me crazy. And I looked at her and I said, "You know how difficult this is for me, right? I need to have things right here, right next to me." So anyway, cut a long story short, she says, "Put all your stuff back together." So I've got a new light on the wall. Here's the kicker. And if for those of you that are technically challenged like me, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. So I've got 2 microphones in the piano. One of them's an SM58, a Shure SM58. Another one's an SM87, Shure SM87. The SM58 is down at the bottom end, and the SM87 is up at the top. It's a difference. There's a $100 microphone and a $300 microphone, right? So anyway, I put everything back in and I play the piano, and I've just got one ear. It's only coming out from one side. So I'm like, this is crazy. It worked this morning because I recorded a song. So remember, I've taken all this apart and I've put it all back together again. So I'm playing the piano and I'm like, okay. So I changed out the inputs of the microphone cables, boom, 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 and I changed them my opposite ends, right? So the microphone that was working is coming from the other ear now, and now the other one is not working. So keyboard has to come off the piano. Everything has to come off the piano. I put the lid up, I go to the microphone and I tap it, the one that I know is working, and I can see the lights on the mixing desk going up. I tap the other one, nothing's happening. I'm like, this is crazy. This is like, I've had this microphone for 15 years. Anyway, I changed the microphones around, right? I take one off, I put it on the end of the one that I know is working. This is the $300 Shure SM87. Tap it, nothing. You've got to be kidding me. Then all of a sudden, I realized that the SM87 is a beta microphone. So I come back to the mixer, and I'm like, there's got to be a beta switch on here that I haven't pressed, right? Look all over the front of it, can't see a damn thing at all. And then I remember that on the back of the mixer, there are two rocker switches, one for the power, and then there's another one. The freaking microphone worked. So that was my day yesterday. So needless to say, I'm very happy right now with this setup. It's everything's, and I'm in the corner of the room, so I'm really not taking up a lot of room. But that was my day yesterday. And then, of course, I got into trouble because I was watching Gary Barlow's crooner sessions in bed last night, and she's like, okay, either put some headphones on or switch it off because it's getting late. And it was because the hour's gone forward. So hopefully everybody's here on time. Welcome to American summertime. I know that the Brits and Europeans, they've got another 2 weeks to wait. So, yeah, it was fun, but it wasn't fun, if you know what I mean. But I'm happy, and this is, I think it's a 60-watt bulb in here, and I think it's looking nice and bright and everything. Let's try this with the keyboard, and let's do the one that I did. I uploaded it this morning. Here we go. So that was a little audio test. How was everything? Give me a thumbs up if it was good. I don't want any distorting and anything. It's really funny, you know, as I've watched these videos back from the live streams. It's weird, you know. I'm recording this in only out of one speaker. Anyone else just out of one speaker? I think it must be on your end because I'm hearing everything from here. Hopefully it's good. Anyone else got that problem with one speaker? So yeah, I'm actually broadcasting this in 4K. So hopefully you see in 4K and the audio's coming through really clear. And it's funny though when I watch the replays, as much as the replays are great to be able to watch it back, there's some kind of audio, there's some kind of compression on the audio, and I see that it's only being broadcast at 720. I don't know if you've noticed that, but this is 4K right now. So oh, good. I'm glad it was a joke. You had me for a minute. So it's funny that so you have to be on the live stream really to you know, appreciate the quality of it, because I'm thinking I know what I'm hearing, and I also know what I hear when I'm uploading a video and I play it back, and it's so crystal clear. But on the replays, the audio is not quite as crisp, and it is compressed somewhat. So there you go. I was thinking about Howard Jones the other day, because the guy's like, you know, he's just a little bit older than me, and it does get compressed, Louis. It drives me crazy. And you made me laugh. I had to check, and I just had one earphone in. How many people remember this one? I just put this on the More Ballads of the 80s, because I think it's a cracking song. Let's have a go at this. Let's start again. I'm going to play this because I think it's a great song, and I put a little effects on the piano, just as Howard Jones did. Here we go. Let's do it right. You remember this? This is where it gets weird. I love it. Let's do it again. I love it with the effects on there. And then while we're doing our Jones, let's do this one as well. Do you remember this one? This is great, man. Hide and Seek, Howard Jones, No One to Blame was the first one. So I don't know about you, but now I've only got strings coming through one ear. What about you guys? Have you got strings coming through one ear? Let's just figure this one out here. How strange, how strange. Oh, thanks, Jeff Ryan. Okay, so we got strings on both ears now. All right, that will do it. So many strings, right? So many different strings. All right, I think we're good. Okay, so I know that... is David Kent on here yet? David, are you here? So how many people are here for the first time seeing me live? Let's put your name up there. I'm here for the first time. Do I still play the organ? I do occasionally, but not very often. And here's we're doing it on a live stream. I'm so far away from the mixer, I need different cables, so I need to bring it here. So, oh, Eva Harker, fantastic, welcome. Oh, brilliant, another one, El Sharkio, fantastic. Well, look, it's great that you're seeing me for the first time. I do this every Sunday at 3 o'clock, and I really don't have a favorite song, to be honest with you. I think Smile is one of my favorites, if I'm going to pick one. Oh, fantastic. Look at all these people. Brilliant. So you know how it works. Put your questions in there if you want to ask me a question about piano, about my cruise ship days, about anything that I'm doing in life. And requests, if you want to put requests in there, I will try and get to as many as I can. And if you can see a little $ on there if you want to put money to it. I know people do, and it's much appreciated. It comes up all big, and you can do a super chat, or you can do a super sticker. So if you do super chat, you can put a request in there, and if you do super sticker, you pick the little thing one, and then boom, there it goes. So have at it, and enjoy the live stream. Hey, thank you, Anthony. Good to see you on here. Okay, for Louis asked me for Weekend in New England. What the heck was that? I don't know where these notes come from sometimes. Changes kill me. Here's another key change. All right, it's going to be funny as people keep joining us on this live stream. So here's the problem, everyone. So I see Jon JT. Wait a minute, only 1:30. How is it starting already? It's not. It's 3:30. I'm here in the U.S., and U.S. went on to springtime yesterday by the stupid clocks going back, but going forward an hour. So even though it feels like 2:30, it's really 3:30. So I know. It messed up my life. I know. Somebody messed with the time. It's really true. All right. So, David Kent, you did give me a tip last week. A bit about him, and you're too late. But thanks for the $4.99. We'll do a song after this. So this is for David for the request last week, and I ran out of time, or I missed it. Welcome, David. I don't forget these things. Forget this little bit. There we go. Let's do it again. You got to do it right. All right, David, that was for last week. Thank you so much for giving me that tip. And like I said, I never forget, even if I run out of time, I always read the comments afterwards. And the super chats come up, and I don't miss them. I absolutely don't miss them. They come up, and I remember that I didn't do that one, and I think you left a comment. Don't worry, we'll get it next time. And so we just did. All right, let me find this. I've got a great track for I just got a tip from Ant for some Barry Manilow. So this is a great song. I love it. All right, this is the piano track on the keyboard, right? So I'm going to take that all the way down because I want to do piano myself, and I'm going to do the melody with the piano as well. So listen to this, even now, Barry Manilow. Hope you enjoy it. It's fantastic. I've got no drums counting me in on this. 3, 4. What a song. Even Now by Barry Manilow. Hopefully there's no distortion on there because it was coming out loud and clear for me. I don't want it to be too much for you that it's distorting your headphones, distorting your speakers, all that kind of thing. Let's have a look. So let me know if it is. Oh, David, thank you so much. I do appreciate the tips. I saw this one come up as a request. So it starts like this. Stuck on you. I've got this feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. Guess I'm on my way. I'm mighty glad you stayed. I need a friend, and the way I feel now, I guess I'll be with you till the end. Guess I'm on my way. I'm mighty glad you stayed. Stuck on you. I've been a fool too long. I guess it's time for me to come on home. Guess I'm on my way. It's so hard to see that a woman like you could wait around for a man like me. Guess I'm on my way. I'm mighty glad you stayed. Midnight train tomorrow. I know just where I'm going. I've packed up my troubles and I've thrown them all away. 'Cause this time, little girl, coming home to stay. Stuck on you. I've been a fool too long. I guess it's time for me to come on home. Guess I'm on my way. It's so hard to see that a woman like you could wait around for a man like me. Guess I'm on my way. I'm mighty glad you stayed. Train tomorrow, and I know just where I'm going. I packed up my troubles and I've thrown them all away. But this time, little girl, I'm coming home to stay. Stuck on you. I've been a fool too long. I guess it's time for me to come on home. I guess I'm on my way. It's so hard to see that a woman like you could wait around for a man like me. I guess I'm on my way. Mighty glad you stayed. Well, I know some of you appreciated that. I know one of you didn't. Ahmed Al-Sashi. You had to say it twice. Please do not sing. Please don't sing. Please don't sing. But you know what? It's my show, and I'm going to do what I want. If you don't like it, go away. Simple as that. Yes, I play piano, but people do appreciate me singing these songs as well. So it is what it is, right? If you don't like it, don't watch. It's like the piano bar, right? That guy sucks. Well, you know what? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. There's the freaking 4 violinists down the hallway. Don't worry about it, you know? So I just got another tip. Can you play the Forrest Gump song? Of course I can. Forrest Gump, here we go. I did this last week, too. And I did it okay. Listen, of all these people getting... I just freaking royally called somebody out on YouTube. I don't care. I don't care. I do not care. I'm giving 2 hours of my life right now, and I'll do what I want. And I know that you guys appreciate it. That's all right, Ahmed. I think it's a pretty crappy thing to say, to be honest. Lovely song. That I put that one on one of the albums that I just released on Spotify. I can't remember which one it was now. Somebody help me out. But it's on there. And the sheet music's available on Music Notes as well. Hope you got some good sheet music sales last week. I saw that it did well. And then somebody did send me a message that they saw that the comment come up. Oh, thank you, Louis. Ballads of the 90s. Yeah, I put it on that album. But somebody got the notification on the 11th, and it finished on the 8th, so disappointing. But there will be another one. I have no idea when. It was just a little celebratory 2 years of putting my first sheets on Music Notes, which was great. All right, you know I'm a realtor, right? And you know I drink pints. Look at that. I'm the only realtor that has his own beer mat business card. Can you believe that? If you didn't see it, business card that's a beer mat. How freaking cool is that? It's funny. I have these agents that come to my bar, and it's like, oh my goodness, I really have to keep looking at that face. Adriano, what a great song, Laughter in the Rain. This is on the 70s album, I think. What was that? Oh my goodness, Ron, you bought 14. 6 of them are Whitney Houston. Well, listen, I know we were talking about doing the collection, so you did really good in doing that with $6.99. Thank you so much. I did see the numbers go up. It's really great that you Martin, I don't do any Deacon Blue, I'm afraid, and they're freaking great. I love that band, but I don't do any. Let's do Laughter in the Rain. Well, there are a few mistakes in that one. I don't know why. Let's do this one, a little Coldplay then. Be careful I don't play this too fast. Oh, beautiful, Ron. Perfect. This is great. I love the bass notes here. Here we go. Remember this song? Avery Summers, fantastic to see you. He did send me your audio. You're awesome. Nice to see you on here. What a great song. I love Coldplay, I really do. I love some of the stuff that they do. How can you not like him? Welcome, Richard. Ahmed, it's okay. No worries, mate. If you're going to get up and say something, though, you're going to expect something back, right? Evening, Gary. I got another $5 from Jon JT. Thank you so much. And this is Fields of Gold. Great song. Thanks for asking for that. I always like playing it. All right, little drinky break. All right, let's get the lyrics for this, because, all right, I've got a request for another vocal song, and how much it's going to do is not. But it is what it is. Actually, a lot of people have told me that I sound like Christopher Cross when I sing this song. So, you tell me, I don't know. And here's the difficult part. There's only me here. So even though he said, yeah, anybody else but you, but there's nobody else here, so there's only me. And I can't get you guys to sing. It's not far down to paradise. Just you wait and see. If the wind is right, you can sail away and find tranquility. Although the canvas can do miracles, just you wait and see. Believe me, it's not far to Never Land. Reason to pretend, and if the wind is right, you can sail away, find innocence again. Oh, the canvas can do miracles, just you wait and see. Believe me. Thank you, Aunt. Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it could be. Just a dream and the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Fantasy, it gets the best of me when I'm sailing. All caught up in the reverie, and every word is a symphony. Won't you believe me? Sailing, it takes me away to where I've always heard it could be. Just a dream and the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Sailing, it takes me away to where I've always heard it could be. Just a dream and the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. There you go. There you go. Awesome song. It really is an awesome song. I've been good, Alex. I've been good. All right, somebody early on, I don't know if they're still on here, but they said, does he do any jazz? And I really don't do a lot of jazz, to be honest. But if I can find this file, I'll do a little song from Count Basie. Let's see if I can find it. Because it's a really great song. Can't see it in that folder. Let's see if it's in this one. And again, I'm going to take the piano off the track off if I can find it on this keyboard. Been a long time since I've performed with this keyboard on a regular basis. I do every Sunday, 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock Eastern. All right. Well, I can't find the file for it. But this is called Splanky. It was done by the Count Basie Orchestra. This is about as jazz as it gets. With the track, it would with the drums, all the band comes in. That's the drums. great, man. Called Splanky. See, there's so many of them. It's been a while. I can't remember it, Louis. I was going to do it, but I can't remember it. There's so many great songs. There's so many of that generation of standards. And they all kind of all run into kind of jazz. Because you just do your own thing with them. Great songs, right? So many great songs. Yeah, so hopefully that was jazzy enough for you. All right, I have a... Oh, isn't it great, Avery? It really is. Fantastic song. And remember, those of you that are doing your YouTube videos, and we talk all the time about copyright claims, this one will not get you. It will not get you a copyright strike or a copyright claim. It's now in the public domain as of this year. Someone to Watch Over Me, it's called. Anything in the public domain, Louis, you do not get any copyright claims on that. You own everything about it. You own the arrangement. You own the copyright. Everything. 1926 and older. Amazingly, it's that old. 1926 and older. So have at it. If you've got a song that's as old as that, go for it. All right, David Kent, I got a tip for this song. It is... It's funny, I thought I had a track for this. In the you would think it was in the police folder, right? Someone to Watch Over Me, Adriana, that's what I was playing. I thought I had a track for this. Hang on, give me a minute. Little drinky break. Everyone take a drink. It's amazing. I don't know what's... It's like this freaking keyboard has got another life, right? I don't know where all this stuff is. I used to be able to go straight to tracks and find them, but not anymore. Very weird. Just chat amongst yourselves for a minute. No, it's not there. Here we go. This is for David. For his £5 tip. What a great song this is from Sting. picking songs. You just feel it on the piano, you know. I mean, even though that's a guitar-oriented song, it's just a great song to play on piano. Hope you're enjoying it. All right, let's have a look at how are we doing with those likes on this? I've been on here an hour and 15 minutes. Let's have a look. We have 42 people on here right now, 33 likes. $34 likes. Let's see how many people can like it. 35. We got no thumbs down right now. So if you're enjoying the video, put a like button on there. Put a like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. 28,900 subscribers. I'm almost at 29,000, which I think I'm going to reach tomorrow or the next day. Usually about 100 subscribers every 3 or 4 days at the moment. And if you're here for the first time, welcome. This is what I do every Sunday. It's gotten to be that. I may not be here next Sunday. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet, but I may do Saturday instead of Sunday. I've been invited to an auto event. I think I did this it seems like it was only a few weeks ago, but it wasn't. It was in December, but I may go to it, I may not. It's a kind of high class kind of sports jacket shirt kind of an event at Trump's place, Mar-a-Lago, which is just down the street from where I live. It's in Palm Beach. And the tickets are $375 each, and I've been invited. I wish one of you could go as my guest, because I haven't decided who I'm taking yet. But yeah, it's called the Palm event. You can look it up. But Trump's there. I think he's there. I think he's living there. Possibility. A couple of years ago, we were there, and he was there, and he was president then. So yeah, it's a fun event. The dining is fantastic. Yeah, Donald Trump's place, Mar-a-Lago. I was there in December, and it was a lot of fun. And see, for those of you that don't know me, as well as doing the piano, as well as doing real estate, I started my own car show back in 2007. When I moved to Florida, I opened the Queen Mary British Pub in Jupiter Farms with Vanessa. It was her dream to have a British pub. I tried to talk her out of it, and I couldn't. So we pooled our money, and we made this thing work, and it was great. We opened it in 2005, and in 2007, somebody come up to me and said, "Why don't you do a car show?" And I did. I put it all together, and we came up with the name Wheels Across the Pond. Wheels Across the Pond is what the name is, and we were there in next to the Queen Mary British Pub is what we had in Florida. And we had it there for a couple of years and moved it out to Carlin Park, which is a great little park. I say little, it's massive, and it's out on the beach road. And so I am known in the automotive event world in South Florida for putting on this event for the last 13 years. And we were supposed to have our 14th in 2020. It didn't happen. And it's not going to happen in 2021 either. So people are kind of ticked off with me, but I don't make the rules. It's a county park, and they're very, very, very reluctant to start letting people go out and doing big, large social gatherings, and so I have to abide by their rules, and some of the rules are not cost effective. So that's one of the reasons why I get invited to these cool events. So next Sunday I may be at Trump's place, Mar-a-Lago. It's a fun buffet. The freaking food is great, as it should be, right? But if I'm here, I'll let you know in the week as to whether I'm here. No, you can't race. It's all play piano for him. It's all on the lawn in front of the house. It's pretty neat. Yeah, my show is all British classics, British and European classics. When I started the show, it was all British classics, and then as we started getting into people that were saying, "Oh man, I wish I could bring my Porsche or my Mercedes Benz," and he opened it up in 2009 to have Euroclass as well, which was really cool. So yeah, it's MGB GT is pretty neat. I think one of my favorites is the Austin Healey. It's brilliant, and being in Florida here, MGBs are 10 a penny. I actually imported a few years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I bought a Cortina, a Mark V Cortina, 1983 Cortina Crusader. It had 24,000 miles on the clock, and I bought it from KGF Classic Cars. And I arranged a shipper, and they ended up doing door-to-door. So they picked it up at KGF Classic Cars in Peterborough. They took it to Ipswich, put it in a container. They sent it over to Miami via Belgium, and they inspected it in the port of Miami, and they brought it up here to Jupiter. It was just amazing. My granddad had a Cortina Mark IV. When I was learning to drive back in the 80s, I had a Mark I Escort, and my goodness, I wish I had a Mark I Escort now. But I tell you what, when I got that car, it was 24,000 miles on the clock. It was absolutely pristine. It was one of the Cortina Club members' cars, and it was Caribbean blue. It was just amazing to see that this thing looked like it had just come off the production line. And what's amazing in America, I mean, those of you that are from Britain, you know that the Cortina was a massive. Everybody had a Cortina back in the day, right? At least one. They were all over the place. Now they're very few and far between. I think there's only like 3,000 of them that exist in the world. And to have that thing in America, Americans don't understand what it is, because even though when you were, younger, you thought it was a large sedan, right? It was a large family car. Not now. It's tiny, and it's got the straight edges and the lines. And I tell you, people from America, when they see the word Ford, they look over it and they say, "Oh my goodness, what is this?" Because they just assume that Ford is an American company, and yes, it is. And it's just amazing to see them double take. They see the Ford logo on the front, on the grill, and they see it on the back as well. But they just don't know the car, and so it was a head turner. And when I took it to British shows, my goodness, they just went crazy about this car. Anyway, I had it for a couple of years, and then I ended up selling it to a guy from Trinidad who lives in North Orlando. It was freaking great. He came down, and he was one of these. He was a very lively guy, and he came down, and he's like this. He puts his hand. He's like jumping up and down when he saw the car, because it's like, if you can think of a Ford Cortina and the best of the best, that's what it was, and it was listen, I got 2 years out of it. I made a couple of grand on selling it, because it was a kind of an experiment for me. It's like, okay, can I buy these British cars that are very, very rare here, and can I sell them and enjoy them for a couple of years and then sell them and make a profit? The answer was yes, but it wasn't an easy car to sell. And I can see that there's some people here doing, Mark I Escorts, Ford Capri. Now, if I had a Capri 2.8 injection or a 3-liter IS, then that would probably be a car that would be worth the risk. Yeah, Mark I Escort is unbelievable now. They're going for like £80,000, depending on what it is. It's just amazing to see. But, again, KGF Classic Cars, they have some unfreaking believable cars. So I just wanted to share that story with you, because I might not be here next Sunday, but I shall let you know in the week whether I'm going to be here or not. And if I am here, I may put it back to 4 o'clock, which is going to be 8 p.m. in UK. 9 p.m. I'm going to really confuse the hell out of you now. Yeah, Richard, £80,000. I've seen some of those Mark I Escorts. You know what's big money now as well? Those RS Cosworth Sapphires. Remember the Sierra Sapphire Cosworths? Just crazy money. And the XR3s, the RS Turbos. I mean, those are importable now, so they just go for big money. And some of them are in such great condition. It's like they've never been driven. I have a picture of the Cortina. I remember going down Pratt Whitney, which is about 10 miles from here, and it's a very straight road, and there was an alligator on the side of the street, and it had been killed. It was sitting there, but it wasn't really big. It wasn't really didn't have much blood or anything on it. So I stopped the car. I pulled over to the side of the road, and I got down, and I took a picture of the Cortina in the distance with the alligator right here. That was pretty cool. Yes, I know. Richard, those cars were everywhere, yeah. And they used to do the stock cars, right? They used to do the banger racing with those things. Yeah. Could do something like a wheeler dealer, import cars. Forget about fixing them up. Book, forget it, man. There's no way. There's no way. No way I could fix them anyway. So I'm just looking at this keyboard here a minute, seeing what I can do that you probably haven't heard before. How about this one? Yeah, Yugo's probably not worth anything, the Yugos. I think some of you like this. great song. That is by Simply Red. Stars, wonderful. Let's do my favorite song. probably watch that back tomorrow and I'll go like, what the heck was he doing? Wait. Where were you going? I don't know. But that was a request for take 5. All right, folks. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling freaking tired, man. It's like, I don't know what it is about this whole hour forward thing. Gets me every year. Because it doesn't feel like it's this late. But it is. Vanessa, did you bring that tape down? Vanessa? Did you bring that tape down? Can you get it? Oh, Murray Walker, what a legend. I just saw that come up. So listen, I got Vanessa to bring something down because sometimes when I'm learning a song and I sit here with my headphones on, she says I make strange noises. And I didn't know what she was talking about. She's like, yeah, you do. You make strange noises. You play the song, but then because I put the headphones on, right? And I put the silent piano on. Silent piano is when I plug the headphones in, like so. And now, now. That's a piano, but it's a digital piano, so I play the song and I've got the headphones on, so there's nothing coming out, no sound at all. So the only thing that Vanessa can hear is me making a funny sound. And I'm like, well, what kind of funny sound? And she goes, like, and I'm like, what? She's like, so the other day, I was playing a song, had the headphones on and everything, and I didn't know, but she was just stood around the corner, and she was recording me playing. It was ridiculous. Have you got it, Vanessa? You have? It's amazing when I listen to myself. So all you can hear on this thing, if I can get it to play, I'm going to put it close to the microphone, and you can listen to it. What? It's crazy. You got to listen to it. I couldn't believe it. I laughed my friggin' head off when I heard it. Because it's just so weird. Have you lost it? She's figuring it out. You got to find the file, right?
Yeah, I've got the file. I'm trying to play it.
Louis, I don't know what the cause of it is, because I don't know. Is this it? Is this it? Yeah. So listen to this. The banging is there's the notes going down. Can you hear it? I can't stop laughing. It's ridiculous. I can't believe it. It is so freaking stupid. I had no... Look at all the laughing faces. Oh, my God. And he says I've heard the same in the asylums.
Yes, I was thinking that.
You see all the freaking laughing faces. Oh my goodness me! I tell you what, I had tears. Yeah, the banging is the silent piano, and then me sounding like I've got something wrong with me. I don't know. It's just weird. I just don't get it.
Yeah, that the white coats need to come.
Vanessa said the white coats need to come and get me. How long did you record? How long did you record this for? For a long time. Really? It's funny. I know what song it is. It's the Bruno Mars song. All right. I can't. I don't know when it. I don't know when. Oh my goodness. It's crazy. Did you hear this one that I put up? He's playing this at the Grammys tonight. So that's the new Bruno Mars song, Leave the Door Open. It was done with Anderson .Paak. It's a new band called Silk Sonic. And when I first heard that song, and I'm like, what a freaking groove it is. It's just brilliant. So if you haven't heard it yet, yeah, it's a new Bruno Mars song. It starts like that. Leave the Door Open. It is Silk Sonic and Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak, and together they've just created something that is just so unbelievably special. It is. It's fantastic. It's such a great groove, and I look forward to the album coming out. And it was funny. They released a video on YouTube I think it was last Friday, and I learned that song. And I uploaded it on the Saturday, and it was the first full. Because I saw some piano players on YouTube that were doing little snippets of the song, but it was the first full version of the song on YouTube as a piano cover. So I was really kind of, yeah, it's a really great freaking 70s feel, you know, it really is. And there's so many parts to it. It's difficult to do on piano, but I kind of got it down. And it was funny, I was watching an interview with Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars, and they were talking about 35 key changes, 35 chords, different chords in that song. And it does, it's brilliant as it changes into that. Yeah, and then it goes to that. Brilliant. And it goes down keys instead of going up. It's really, it's great. It's a great song. So if you haven't heard it, Leave the Door Open, Silk Sonic, Bruno Mars. They're going to be on the Grammys tonight, and I'm sure they're going to either perform that one or one from the album. It's a great song. So check it out. The groove is fantastic. Got to do this. Time for a sing song. This has got the tip jar in the lyrics as well, so it's 10-2. It'll give the. We're going to close with this one as we do most lives. What we got? We got $37 in the tip jar. 43 people on here right now. 45 people liked the video. So, like I said, I'll be with you sometime next weekend. But for those of you that are interested, I see that there's some classic car fans out there. I may even go live next Sunday from Mar-a-Lago and let you see what I'm seeing. If you think that's going to be interesting, it might be. Might be for some of you. So either way, I'm going to be here Sunday. If I'm here on piano, great. If not, I'll be at Mar-a-Lago, and I'll be showing you some cool cars, walking you around. Here we go. Come on! What the heck? I gotta tighten that up. Sunday, the YouTube crowd shuffled in, and there's a making love to his tonic and gin. Would be helpful if I didn't mix up the words. Drinks for free, and he's quick with a joke, or to light up his smoke, to someplace that he'd rather be. He says, "Do you like is killing me. As a smile run away from his face, and I think that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. Lily la, lily la, lily la, lily la, lily la. Your turn to sing. So sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. 'Cause we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. Now Paul is a real estate novelist. He never had time for a wife. And he's talking with Davy, who's still in the Navy, probably will be for life. And the waitress is practicing politics as the businessman slowly gets stoned. And they're sharing a drink, they call it loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone. Sunday, the manager gives me a smile. She knows it's me you've been coming to see, to forget about lockdown for a while. Mark Trumble, thank you. And the piano, it sounds like a carnival. The microphone smells like a beer. They stare at their screens, they put money on YouTube. See, we're having to change it a little bit because COVID and you're not here in the piano bar. They stare at their screens, they put money on YouTube. Well, some of you do. They stare at their screens, they put money on YouTube. And say, man, what are you doing here? Lily la, lily la, lily la, lily la, lily la. Jon JT, thank you. Who else? Here we go. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, 'cause we're all in the mood for a melody. You've got us feeling alright. Thank you so much. I got so much tips there. I got Sid was there. We got Martin. Who did we get? Jon JT, Mark Trumble. I know David Kent put money in here. I know Aunt Flynn put money in here. Thank you so much, folks. Brilliant. Thanks for everyone for joining me. Good to see Matteo on here as well. Like I said, I'm going to be with you next week, but I don't know when. All right, folks. Thanks for joining me. Hope you've had a fun time. See you in the week, and I'll see you next week, next weekend, as to whenever it's going to be. I don't know. You're welcome, Clem, Henry. We got David. We got Ant. We got Clem. We got Louie. We got Vuk. We got Mateo. Got my mom. I got my dad. I know Karen came in for a minute because I did see something. Great I know. There's people that came in at like an hour ago thinking it just started. I've already been here an hour. So those of you that came in at the beginning, so I'm sorry that... Sorry, those of you that came in halfway through, I'm sorry that you only saw half of the show, but you'll be able to catch it up on the replay, even though it'll be compressed as crap as we discussed earlier on. Oh, you're welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Awesome, always awesome. And thank you to those people that came on for the first time. It's brilliant. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I'm going to get a top up. And I'm dying for a pee. I'm going to... I'm going to listen to that back because I'm telling you, crazy man here. It made me laugh my arse off when I heard the noise that I made when I was playing silent piano. There you go. That's something that Yamaha don't tell you. Bye, everyone. Have a great week. Let me play you out with something that I recorded earlier because it was so cool. Watch this. Watch this. Oh, it's not going to play it because for some reason it's not seeing no, it's not recognizing the drive. I'll do it next week. Thanks, everyone. Good night.